Now, 3 more swine flu deaths have been reported in Delhi, taking the overall death toll this year to 7. The State Health Department data states that 320 cases of H1N1 have been recorded in Delhi in 2017. Delhi government has issued a health advisory. Milan gets us more details.
Cases of H1N1 influenza, also known as swine flu, are on the rise in the national capital, with 320 reported cases till the end of July. The capital has lost 7 lives to the influenza, and what we know is that 5 deaths have been reported from Ram Manohar Lohia Hospital, while 1 death was reported from AIIMS and 1 from another private hospital in Delhi. Meanwhile, the government is monitoring strictly the number of cases and the rise in cases, while hospitals are telling us that they are fully equipped with the separate ICUs and isolation wards created in many of these hospitals to specifically check the swine flu cases. At this point of time, we know that the dengue cases are even lesser than the number of swine flu cases, standing at 180 in the national capital. In New Delhi, this is Milan Sharma for Mirror Now.
Right, those are the latest details coming in as far as the entire swine flu issue is concerned. 3 more swine flu deaths that have been reported in Delhi. Now, that's the overall death toll this year has gone up to 7 in the NCR region. Now, the State Health Department data states that there are 320 cases of H1N1 that have been recorded in Delhi in this year, that is 2017. And now the Delhi government has issued a health advisory as well. Right, so those are the latest details as far as swine flu is concerned. But for our viewers, it must be remembered that swine flu looks very similar to a regular flu of cough and cold, and often is not reported because of that. But in case there are any such symptoms that one gets, then one should All right, let's go across to Dr. Ravi Malik, who's joining me on the phone line. Dr. Malik, thank you so much for joining in. Can you tell us, is the situation as far as swine flu is concerned a little worrying?
Look, swine flu is a potentially life-threatening condition. So whenever even a single case comes, then obviously all the medical community is at the guard. And the situation is definitely, whenever the cases of swine flu, they start coming, then it is a matter of concern. There is no doubt about it. Although most of the cases of swine flu, they pass away like any other viral fever without causing any damage. But since it is a potentially life-threatening disease, so at times a pneumonia develops which can, for which the patient can lose the life also. So definitely it is a matter of concern whenever the cases of swine flu they come. But it is a matter of awareness also. We should give more attention to the prevention of the disease, which is very important. For the prevention from your channel, I would like to suggest to the viewers that they should have a distance of at least 1 meter away from any person who is suffering from cold, cough, sneezing, and having fever. So it is very important because any flu can be swine flu. So it is very important. And anybody who is suffering from flu-like symptoms, suddenly he gets sick. Suddenly he gets breathing difficulties, or he gets blueness of the nails or blueness of the lips, or is getting delirious. He should immediately consult the doctor and go there so that at the right moment, the right steps are taken.
Right. Dr. Malik, can you tell us specifically as to when one does develop flu-like symptoms like cough, cold that you were talking about, when should one actually go and get checked out for swine flu?
Whenever you get the symptoms of, you get flu-like symptoms like fever, cold, and mild cough, so you should consult the doctor, because the doctor will be able to detect by examining you that whether you are in the high-risk category or not. Although swine flu initially will behave like any other flu. But whenever you are having these symptoms of flu and you are developing supposedly very high-grade fever, or you are developing chest pain or very bad cough, or you have breathlessness, if these type of symptoms they occur, then probably it is an alarming situation. You should go to the doctor and consult. We have very simple tests available for the diagnosis of H1N1, and by which we can detect whether the patient is suffering from swine flu. Early detection is important as far as the treatment goes. So early detection definitely helps in the management of the patient well.
Right. And would you recommend vaccinations?
Yeah, because the strains of flu, they keep on changing. So vaccination should be given in certain high-risk patients. It is very important to vaccinate the patients who are especially elderly, in certain set of pediatric patients, in the patients who have severe asthma or chronic bronchitis. These type of patients, vaccine is mandatory. So you can always consult your doctor depending upon the epidemiology of the illness in your area and depending upon the strain. Definitely vaccine is recommended, and especially in high-risk group, it is always strongly recommended. So it is not only the vaccine which is important, but it is also certain preventive measures we should take. Especially we should protect young children or the elderly people, those who are more than 65 years of age. We should protect from anybody who is having flu-like symptoms, who is having fever, cough, rhinorrhea. That means when the water is coming out from the nose, rhinorrhea, or when there is conjunctival congestion. From these type of patients, we should keep at an arm's distance of at least 1 meter. And whenever the person of swine flu is there, we should isolate the person. He should be very careful while coughing. He should not cough or sneeze in front of the other people, so that this infection basically transmits through the respiratory route. So we need to take precautions, and one of the precautions is also to get vaccinated.
All right. Thank you very much, Dr. Ravi Malik, for telling us those details.